to the peace and prosperity of the United States. Therefore, I find these actions by the government of Liberia contribute to the unusual and extraordinary threat to the foreign policy of the United States described in Executive Order 13194, with respect to which the President declared a national emergency. This executive order did not say the alleged complicity, it concluded the complicity. The conspiracy was born, all systems put into motion, and here I stand today. I never stood a chance. This is the broader contextual matrix that regrettably did not and still has not seen the light of day in these proceedings, despite the gallant efforts by the defense to unearth and reveal the contextual framework behind the charges against me. Now, with the two executive orders, the dogs were let out, so to speak. What followed was a dispatch of the attack pack led by Lieutenant Colonel David Crane, Defense Intelligence, 30 years, prosecutor. He, Crane, unlawfully unsealed the court's sealed indictment to his handlers, senior U.S. government officials at the U.S. Embassy in Freetown, and was never held to account. The rest of the operational team are Colonel Brandon Hollis, Defense Intelligence, CIA, U.S. Air Force, Senior Trial Counsel, and now prosecutor. James C. Johnson, U.S. Army expert, 20 years on conventional and special operations, Chief of Prosecutions for the SCSL. Alan White, 30 years, Defense Intelligence, recalled from retirement to head up investigations at the Special Court of Sierra Leone. Stephen J. Rapp came on board as chief prosecutor for a short time with experience from Capitol Hill, where he served with a U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee sometime before. It came as no surprise to me that as a reward of sorts for Stephen Rapp's diligence in the execution of U.S. foreign policy objectives through these ad hoc tribunals, he was appointed U.S. Ambassador at Large for War Crimes issues. In support of the contextual framework of politics, on February 8, 2006, Lieutenant Colonel David Crane, prosecutor, appeared before a U.S. Congress Subcommittee on Africa, Defense Exhibit D404, and spelled out in clear terms the decision taken in support of regime change in Liberia and what needed to happen to solidify that process. There was little mention, if any, in his testimony about Sierra Leone. And here is what he said. I posit that 5 years from now, when the international community is challenged by other crises, Taylor in Calabar, under the protection of Nigeria, will make his move. We will wake up one morning and watch on CNN as Taylor rides triumphantly down the main street in Monrovia to the executive mansion, daring all of us to come and get him. Unless he is handed over to the Special Court for Sierra Leone, this scenario is not out of the realm of possibilities. He then asked, how do we assure Liberia's future? And he answers that. Ultimately, he says, what we do about Taylor in the next several weeks will determine the fate of Liberia and the new administration of its president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Crane then sets out several plans, two of which I'll state here. He said, first, hand Charles Taylor over to the Special Court for Sierra Leone for a fair trial, his kind of trial. This takes him out of the local and regional dynamics that is West Africa. Second, tie any financial and political support to good governance in Liberia. Time does not permit, but the exhibits are present. Not even the Nigerian nation was spared from threats and intimidation, as explained by Femi Kayode, press secretary to President Obasanjo, the Nigerian head of state, who was with him in Washington when President George W. Bush promised, and I quote, to bring Nigeria to its knees if Taylor was not turned over to the Special Court. And what happened? Obasanjo buckled and capitulated. Now, this demonstrates the significant pressure that was brought to bear on President Obasanjo, irrespective of his personal leadership obligations to the West African.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Where can you stop sleeping?
African heads of state and government.
Slip your hands, slip your hands, slip your hands, slip your hands. Come on. I know y'all sleeping now. Y'all gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go.
To those agreements face of sex and
My
lynching.
people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber. Stop slipping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. Y'all gotta whip us some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. So much. I said they lie. The people fool us, so the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need to deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrates us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to be? See, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. So much. I said they lie. The people fool us. My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber. Stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. Y'all gotta whip us some more, yeah? Okay, let's go.
Oh yes, let me say a very, very pleasant good evening to all of you across the country. A good evening to those of you in the diaspora. Our friends, our fans, our followers, our critics, and even those of you who do not like the things we say and the way we say them. It's good to have you joining us tonight on this holidays edition of the show, Freedom Hard Talk. It's on Freedom FM 87.9. This is Freedom Radio. This is Monrovia. This is Liberia. Today is Thursday, November 7th. And it's good to have all of you joining us tonight. Yesterday we told you today's edition of the show is going to have Councillor Seaman Serena Sivas. He's going to join us tonight. So we asked you yesterday to prepare all of your questions, all of your concerns. What are their legal concerns? What are the social issues surrounding the removal of the speaker, administrative issues, anything you want to know that is tied to the law. We told you that the speaker will be, the councillor will be here tonight to respond to all of those concerns. And we say today is holiday, and so we're giving our money. Those are the two things we're doing here tonight. When the two reasons why we left our friends, our basic schedules, and everything to come here tonight. One, to give you money, and two, to have a legal man, the lead lawyer, or one of the lead lawyers representing the interests of the leadership of the house, to come here and respond to all of your concerns you've been having. Once those two issues can be addressed tonight, we take our exit.
You got nothing to show, nothing. So why? The government.
And so let me say welcome to all of you, welcome to this political fellowship. And trust me, you're going to enjoy it because the councillor has a lot in stock for all of you. And we too here, we have a lot in stock for all of you who will play our cash giveaway tonight. Don't forget, this show is proudly sponsored by Crime Stopper Liberia of Omen Zion, and it's in partnership with Radio Entertainment Liberia, our partner that gives away the cash, all the huge cash packages. As usual, my name is Austin Kawa, and I'm here straight up to 10 o'clock. So all you have to do tonight is make sure you have 200 Liberian dollars on your mobile money account, or you have its equivalent in US dollars. That's $1.50.
We saw it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did
And that's star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash. You send and select option number 1 or option number 2
abuse us?
and send and enter your mobile money password.
Why? But I did what?
Again, that's star 799 star 70 hash. You send and select option number 1 or option number 2. Option number 1, if you select it, it means you're playing in US dollars. And option number 2, if you select that, it means you're playing in LD. When you send, you enter your mobile money password, and it's a bingo for you. The more you play, the better the chances are to win tonight. 10,000 Liberian dollars each tonight on the show. Let me say welcome to all of you tonight again. Today is today is Thanksgiving Day. People can give thanks to God to their different places of worship and all of that. So yes, very shortly we'll go to recognize our members who've come to fellowship with us tonight on the fellowship. Ronald Dubai has already joined us, so let's bring in Dubai from this end. Ronald, welcome. Oh, okay. I think we lost him. Let's try to add him back. Let's try adding him back. This system is telling us something. Let me see again. Okay. I think Rana should do better. Okay, the system keeps rejecting. I don't know what's happening. Let me see again whether it's going to work.
Are you getting me, Austin?
Whether it works.
Austin, are you getting me? Are you getting me? Yeah. Austin, are you getting me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, but every time I try to put my camera on it, then I leave the platform. I don't know why.
Yeah, I see you keep leaving the platform. I don't know
Yeah,
what
so
else.
that happens when I try putting my camera on.
Okay, so no problem. We can manage like that.
Wait, let me try one more time to see whether
Okay, so now he leaves again. Every time he tries putting his camera on, he leaves the platform. Okay, so let me recognize some of you who've joined us tonight to fellowship, and then we'll come back. We'll start doing catch. We said, Sarah today, Austin, where do this money come from? Today, Sarah, they are partner to us, and we appreciate their partnership. Yeah. So let's see some of you. Let's recognize some of you, not all of you who've joined us tonight. Man, Daniel Tomo has joined us from Morovia. CDC Papi Success Keita for Life has joined us tonight as well from Dupont Road. Emmanuel Bro from the US. Alaska P from India. Muyan Sharif has joined us from District Number 9. Sidiki Traore has joined us. Sarah Tule is also joining us tonight. Abu Baga Sharif is joining us from Vitan. Popo Art is also joining us. Daniel Ton from 13, District Number 13. Ansu Sangari is joining us. Isaac Kuya, Aliyu Kamara, and the rest of the folks have joined us tonight from different places. We'd like to say thanks to all of you and welcome to tonight's fellowship. Like we said, we're sticking to the agenda tonight while we prepare the link to have Councillor Cephas join us. Okay, while we prepare to have Councillor Cephas join us tonight, let's give you catch. Let's give you cash. We give you cash and click the link. Click the link. Okay. show. We're trying to multitask. Okay, so yes, so okay, Randa, you are not backstage yet. Not yet. Okay, now you're backstage, so let me add you again. Okay,
Yep,
I
I'm
think
back now. I'm back.
sure.
Okay.
Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Austin. Thanks to the Liberian people. Thanks to them for giving us their audience, for entrusting all with their intellect. And we are here to always provide adequate information, filled with nationalism, sense of patriotism, and ideas that are based on facts, verifiable, analytical, and very pointed to the extent that it can educate, inform, and entertain our people. So we are tonight. Yesterday, there was a promise to have Councillor Sereno Cephas. I always call him the SG. Very loaded intellectually. He has everything it takes, as an intellectual. So
Yeah.
we are prepared to interact with him and the Liberian people. He told you yesterday to prepare all of your questions. So I'm hoping that the audience too is prepared to engage him. Of course, we are here again to follow your lead, Austin.
Sure. Let's hope all of you. Let's hope you prepare your questions. So we said we'll be taking questions from some of you who will be commenting on our live. Those of you who will be sending us text messages will be reading your questions out to Councillor Cephas when he joins us at 9 o'clock. And then we're going to be asking all of your questions. Dubai and myself will also be posting some questions to him as well, to have him respond to them, which is very, very key in these trying moments in our politics. So we said tonight we're doing only two things. Today is holiday in Liberia. Let's hear you how your day going, what's planned for today, and all of that. While we prepare our people to start giving them their $10,000 on this holiday.
Yep. So today is Thanksgiving Day in Liberia, and Austin, I just like to be real with myself. I like to ask myself, Thanksgiving Day for what? Since I started knowing myself since 2002, when I started getting around the mature age, I do not celebrate Thanksgiving Day. The reason is so simple. Because Liberia is a Christian country, and of course, by extension, most of all, we are gullible. The educational trend has said so. The literacy rate, is there. You can trace it. Not me. Even President Salif has spoken about the basic educational system. So we have a gullible society with less illiteracy, where people have zero appetite to read and research. I'm saying this to say, what is the significance? What's the essence, the historical relevance of Thanksgiving Day? I did a research, and of course, I was fortunate to have gone to the Library of Congress in Washington. In Washington D.C. And I know the historicity attached to that Thanksgiving Day. It's not really intended to praise God like the way we think that's the intent. When you read the Liberian history, when you read about the Battle of Fort Hill and the Battle of Crown Hill, somewhere around the 1800s, and right there to where they call Crown Hill, right there to where Power FM used to be, way back that place used to be a vast territory. It used to be presided over and owned by the natives, mostly the Va and the Gola and the Day people. That place, from there going all the way to Duco initially was Liberia. That was Monrovia. That was the Monrovia colony. Monrovia was the first capital of Liberia. It was the Monrovia Bureau. It began Grand Bassa added there later on. Mississippi in Africa, which is Sando County, and then you have Maryland joining later on, somewhere in late in the 1800s. So that place was owned by them. And those days, it used to be right there to West Point, right there to the Joanzi. So the slave those days, the people who came with the slave mentality, they fought a series of battles with the indigenous, the Battle of Fort Hill and the Battle of Crown Hill. And the Fort Hill is where you got UMU too. That's a hill right there, right to the United Methodist Church. That is where the Fort Hill is. So when those series of battles were fought, and the pioneers, those that came from the Americas, they overpower, they strangulated and defeated the natives. So the following Thursday was set aside as a day of celebrating victory against the indigenous of Liberia. So that day, historically, every time that day reaches, the pioneers, those slaves that came from the Americas, who were returned back home, instead of them creating an environment of a hegemonial environment where everyone coexists in peace, they tried to live with superiority. They wanted to live to show some social, economic, and physical prowess against the natives. And so that day, traditionally and historically, has been set aside as a day of celebrating their victory, giving thanks to their gods for giving them the strength, the agility to defeat the natives and take over their land. And so traditionally, as time went on, people just assume it's based on going to church and praying to God. Later on, it became the action that permeated and that came about. But the historical antecedent of that day is traced to the war between the natives and the settlers. And for me, I feel like I do not celebrate that day to thank one people for oppressing the other people. I mean, that's just for me individually. Again, can we say, even if we want to celebrate that day, what can we celebrate? What are we giving thanks for? For almost 200 years as a country, what can we show? We have no overhead pass in our country. As a country, today, from Monrovia to Maryland State takes almost 2-3 weeks. What are we thankful about? Are we thankful for looting our country? For our lawmaker putting personal interests above national interests? What are we thankful about? After almost 200 years, the University of Liberia is still backward. We still got one medical school, one law school. We got one Thurman Boulevard, one traffic hole, there's nothing else you can do. So what are we thankful about, Austin? So sometimes
You thankful about Joe Braga launching a PhD program at the University of Liberia?
so again, I mean, I
You
just
thankful for the TV lawmakers grouping themselves to remove the speaker? You
Yeah.
thankful for Giddings? You thankful of the Minister of Public Works Giddings walking away, mismanaging and spending over $20 million US outside the PPCC and our budget law, the PFM law. You are celebrating your Minister of State mismanaging over $500,000 to procure bulletproof vehicle for the president outside the PPCC process. You are celebrating your president upgrading his home, overspending over $500,000 to upgrade his home. A man that was broke with no accountability as we speak. Those are issues that you have to celebrate. You're celebrating the fact that the military men and women they're in arms are yet to take their salary for October, and their salary for November will be delayed. That's why you're celebrating. You're celebrating the anger that is being expressed by civil servants, healthcare workers, teachers, especially those on supplementary payrolls, who do not have any hope, as promised by Joe Braga, to increase their salaries and return the country to pre-harmonization era. These are things you're celebrating. Why else do you want to celebrate?
So yeah, so now since now I know the reason why we celebrate. since I know all of these serious reasons why we celebrate, then I will also then I think I will start after the show today. I'll go and celebrate. I'll go celebrate Katumu Bwaka for celebrating her wedding anniversary with 300,000 of taxpayer money. I think these are real reasons why we should celebrate.
Yeah. Joe Braga now wearing a customized shoes,
And now going to
wearing $850 US shoes that he never wore before in his entire life. These are things to celebrate.
Oh yeah, these are tangible reasons, Austin, and I do agree with you. There's been almost 160 useless travel around the world, and everything we have is memorandum of understanding. We signed the highest amount of MOU in the world for breaking our tradition, for turning our back from America going to China. These are reasons why we're supposed to celebrate that. That's why Crooked Joe is telling us we should celebrate when he himself say he did justice. Or now nobody can see the report. Mama, Austin, you guys are journalists. What question are you asking? All these committees they got been setting up, is it they will do justice? They'll crack down on coach. So what are we celebrating? You brought AB Kroma, he began embarrassment here. You just let him go. Nothing has happened. So is that what we're celebrating after all those years? So if that is the real essence of Thanksgiving Day, then we'll go give thanks, to God Almighty for rescuing Crooked Joe and his family. For having an incompetent government. They talk about competence all those while. only for them to institute an incompetent government. That's the reason why we should celebrate. So Liberians that have come outside today to celebrate, some of who generally got reason to thank God, because despite all of the adversity and triversity, despite all of the shortcoming, bad governance, despite all of these mismanagement of state resources, they still believe that they are Liberian. They still go to church and praise God. I think these are the people who they give things every day. I mean, if that is the reason, then I will praise, I will give things. If it is to praise God Almighty, to give that old man in the market who has no job, but she still cater for her 7 children. If we are giving things to God Almighty to keep giving that old lady strength, the doctors, the nurses who put aside their career, who took the risk and say, you harmonize my pay, I will harmonize your vote, and went and voted for Crooked Joe, yet they are still managing going to work. If these are the people praising God for God to keep giving them strength, yes, I can join them to praise God. The teachers, right? You say everybody in the country will go to, they will have, the clip you played the last time, Austin, where the man say everybody will go to the hospital, healthcare, where he said the company B Mountain will be audited. Those oppressed people are B Mountain. If we are praising God so that they will keep, bearing the toughest time just for survival. If it is about thanking God for these people, then I can join you. But if it is about Crooked Joe and his backwardness, using entities around to loot, engage in the lootocracy, to remove the speaker and do initiate all the bad governance in the country, then I'm not part of that, Austin. But thanks to those who went outside today for those genuine reasons to thank God Almighty.
Yeah. Okay, so those of you soul folks, let's talk some money. Liberia problems are enormous, and they're not going to fade away anytime soon. Especially so we are honor a 79-year-old Baptist deacon who does not even know his way are. And somebody said, Baga does not even, many times he forgets that he's the president of our country. People have to knock and say, Baby, you're the president, you forget. Then you say, oh, that many president. So, but that's it. The man doesn't even know, he doesn't even remember that he's president of a country. So you know that nothing is going to happen for the next 6 years. It's going to be a useless place. Everybody just doing their own things as they wish to do it. So what they're doing with that, let's see whether we can celebrate our partner Radio Entertainment Liberia for giving us this partnership to give us $10,000. So I would say to you is this is how you play, because right after this war from our sponsor, Crime Stopper Liberia, we're going to come and start giving you money. So now we say yesterday we announced today only money and can still see us. So make sure you have $200 Liberian dollars on your mobile money accounts, or you have $1.50 on your mobile money accounts. Once you have that amount, you're qualified to play our cash giveaway. It means you meet the bare minimum qualification to play our cash giveaway. And so you dial *799*70#. And then you send and select option number 1 to play in US dollars, or you select option number 2 to play in Liberian dollars, and send and enter your mobile money password. We'll come back and talk that again. As you're playing, we'll come back, we'll start doing your jobs to give you more monies tonight. There's no limitation. If you're 10 persons qualified, meet our standard, we'll give 10 persons $10,000 each. If 20 persons qualified, we'll give 20 persons $10,000 each, until we can get our host to join the show tonight. So let's take a word from our sponsor, Crime Stopper Liberia of Oben Simpson. We'll come back, we'll start giving out your money to you.
There are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands, for the right authority, that it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it, I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part of report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-Omer Sam-Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Ego, my car, my Weber Jet Baba, yeah. All the money I spent my car and boy. Who can help me again? I don't play me with a fire extinguisher, man. I pay you back. Yeah, my car, my car, what would do now? My people, your hello. And you're hearing about the fire thing that happened to our friend right? The big man for the Liberia National Fire Service, Honorable G. Wasua Bafo Senior, and his Excellency Ambassador Jose Nyema Braga say the fire thing, that serious thing, meaning that national emergency. In so doing, we are asking everybody in Liberia to have their fire extinguisher, which will serve as a first aid for firefighting before the firefighter then come to our rescue.
Fire service say every house, car, and business by law must obtain fire extinguisher and a certificate of clearance from the Liberia National Fire Service. All extinguishers are no longer valid and effective. Hurry now to obtain your fire safety equipment as the big government house that are responsible for fire business in Liberia, the Liberia National Fire Service, and the other big government house that are responsible for transportation. Ministry of Transport will be joining hands on the second working Monday of November 2024 to carry on a vehicle inspection at various junctions.
But Meso, the way you finish telling all the Google thing, when you think we're going to get our fire extinguisher?
Fire question. Only the Liberia National Fire Service has the right to tell us how and where to get our fire extinguishers from. So they have approved a Liberia own business institution called Forever 21 Safety Equipment Solution, located at Ashmore and Megley Streets intersection, right next to the Aminata gas station on the Ashmore Street side to the old Minimart to solve all your fire extinguishers problem. The extinguishers come in various types, including 2 kilograms to 50 kilograms per and from 3 kilograms to 12 kilograms. Vehicles in small premises are required to obtain the 2 kilogram or 4 kilogram Pider extinguishers. Save lives and property from fire. The life or property you save may be your own. Remember that as we enter the dry season, fluctuations in electricity and heat from the sun increase the rates of fire for everyone. For more information, please contact us on the following numbers: 0886 572156 or 0770 762515.
Uncle Miss, thank you for all the Google information you finished giving us. I also want us to know that, our old people say, anywhere you see smoke coming from, fire there. So when you see your friend property on fire or you see the car burning, please, the Liberia National Fire Service get a hotline. Their number is 114. I hope we get it. 114. A message from the Liberia National Fire Service produced by the Fire Prevention Team.
Radio Entertainment Liberia and Freedom FM 87.9 presents Freedom Cash Giveaway. Yes, thousands of dollars are up for grabs, and all you need is your ear to listen and your MTN mobile money account to win. And plenty money they're giving up. Just dial *799# and select Freedom FM and put in your bet. Each bet is $100 Liberian, and you can bet as many times as you want. The Hooper is every day. The money will flow. It will flow. It will flow from morning till night. The Freedom Cash giveaway. Don't check. Listen to your radio and winning my Remember now, Radio Entertainment Liberia is licensed by the National Lottery Authority. For inquiry, 087 400
Les three wise men are finally come. They on Freedom FM. Yes, for the November year, the first wise man now choose Wednesday and Thursday to give all the Google team he get. He will be giving $20,000 Liberian, $50,000 Liberian, and $100,000 Liberian on Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, and on the 28th of November, you will get plenty motorbike to plenty winner, and the BB winner will win $1.2 million Liberian to close November. This second wise man here, he's partnering with Tyler Reed and will also give $20,000 Liberian, $50,000 Liberian, and $100,000 Liberian on Wednesday and Thursday. On the 21st of December, he will be giving away plenty iPhone 16 Pro Max, and one big winner will walk away with a saloon car. Yes, so a car on the 21st of December at the Tyler Reed Festival from the 22nd of December to the end of January 2025. The dear wise man will also be giving $20,000 Liberian, $50,000 Liberian, and $100,000 Liberian on Wednesday and Thursday. And at the end of January 2025, one big winner will walk away with a newly built 2-bedroom house in Marshall City, Magibi. Now, whole horse. All you need to do is dial *799*70# and play with just $200 Liberian or $1.50 US. The more you play, the better your chances to win. The three wise men say, even if you play with the first man, you can win with the second man. And if you play for the second man, you can still win with the third man. The three wise men mean business, oh. This scheme here is licensed by the National Lottery Authority and powered by Lone Star Cell, MTN, and Radio Entertainment Liberia. Listen to the radio and winning money. Liberia, Jack get better.
Oh yes, Liberia just got better. So let's see whether we can give us some this morning to some of these people tonight who've played and won for themselves until we can get alert from Councillor Cephas backstage, and then we can be able to add him on here tonight. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to talk to this person. Let's go to now the board and start to do the drawers for all of you. So this is how the process works tonight. We say all you need to do tonight is just dial *799*70#. I will take my time. *799*70#. You send and select option number 1 to play in US dollars, or you select option number 2 to play in Liberian dollars and send, and then you enter your mobile money password. So let's go to the board and draw a winner. Yes, we can draw this winner. Let's see what we can get somebody here for our first to work out with our first 10K tonight. This number is 0886 65 74 50. We told you we'll be announcing the numbers on the radio these days as a means of showing that transparent the process is. So this person should be the first person walking away with $10,000 tonight. You can be like them. Hello, good evening to you.
Good afternoon.
Oh man, in the evening or in the night? You say in the afternoon. How are you? Okay, my name is Austin, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Okay.
What is your name?
I'm Tony Walker.
Tony?
Yeah.
Walker, right?
Yeah.
Tony Walker, tell us about this game. How many times you played today?
I played like 5 times.
On the show tonight?
Yes. Yeah.
How did you play?
star 799 star 70 hash. I enter 2. From there, I enter my password.
Okay, that's right. That's smart of you. So let's say congratulations to you, Tony.
Thank you.
You are one of our lucky winners here tonight. You just won for yourself. The system, the whole thing, go to different bill. Wait. Okay. Please hold on, Tony. Just hold on. Let me get your stuff set, and let me get your stuff set. Okay, so you're one of our winners tonight. You won for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars, and we are about to transfer your money to you. So just hold it. So when we transfer your money to you, call this number back, and we'll call you on to confirm that you received the money. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you are most welcome. Let's see what we can get another winner here tonight to add to Tony. So all Tony did is that Tony took his phone and died. Tony said he played 5 times. So you see, he's won for himself $10,000 tonight. So you can be like Tony Walker. We're about to do another draw and see what we can give another $10,000 out tonight. Now, all you have to do as we're talking is make sure you take your phone and dial star 799 star 70 hash and send. And then you wait for a few seconds and enter. You wait for a few seconds. You select option number 1 to play in US dollars, or option number 2 to play in Liberian dollars, and send and enter your mobile money password. So there are 3 processes you have to follow. The first process is you dial the short code star 799 star 70 hash. You send. The second stage is you select option number 1 if you want to play in US dollars, or you select option number 2 if you want to play in LD and send. And then you wait for a few seconds and enter your mobile money password. Stage 3. So let's go and do this draw here tonight. We said today is holiday, so we want to give out enough money. So as you play, we'll do the draws and give you money. Let's see what we can give somebody else. Let's see what we can get another person walking away with $10,000 tonight. So we draw winner jackpot. Okay, and then we refresh to see this number. Okay, we have the number here. We give him money after that. Money's after that. So that's it. So let me write this number down. This person is another winner on the 088 number 1288 99. So I don't know what looking at if I cancel you will let me tell you now. So let me see 0888 128899. So let's call this person. So you can be like these people. That's what we do. We told you yesterday, today we're gonna give you money and talking to Councillor C first. As soon as I finish, I'll go home. So let's see what this person will pick. His or her call this person picks. Hello. Oh. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
How are you? My name is Austin. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
For Freedom FM? For Freedom FM?
Yes.
Yes.
What is your name?
Blessing Do.
Take your time now. Blessing. You say blessing.
Blessing Do.
Blessing Do.
Yeah.
Blessing Do. Where do you live?
Front Street.
Front Street. Okay, you're not far from here. So you play our system shows that you play our cash giveaway tonight.
Yes.
How many times you play? Blessing, let's have a conversation now. How many times you play?
3 times.
When you're in the north, you forfeit the money. So you gotta take your time and let's talk.
3 times.
You play 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you play? No, take your time now because the person behind you telling you different things. So take your time and tell us how you play because people are listening to you. How did you play? And then what did you do next?
I press 2.
Okay, you press 2 to play in LD.
2 LE.
And then you send.
Password.
Okay. So Blessing Doe, we call you tonight because you are one of our winners tonight, and so we call to say congratulations. We're about to send you $10,000 Liberian dollars.
Thank you. Thank you. Let God bless you.
Yeah, but when amen, let God bless me. I pray that God bless me. So when you receive the money, you call this number back to confirm that you've received the money. Okay.
Okay, Lord.
Okay. Oh.
Love you.
Love me. Yes, you do. Blessing do. Blessing do. Why are you laughing?
Because you get somebody free money, but they love you and you're taking it a bit something bad.
But you must have everything. Okay, so yeah, so Blessing Doe is one of our winners. Let's go and see what we can give another winner tonight. 10K. We told her tonight the money way, so we gave 10 persons, 20 persons, 30 persons. Depending on how it depends how you play and all of that. But the more you play, the better your chances are to win tonight. So you see, the first person said he play. Tony Walker said he play 5 times. Blessing Doe from Front Street says she play 3 times. So you can be like them. So let's see whether we can get another winner tonight on the show. Let's see, we draw winner, yeah, jackpot and okay, and then we will refresh to see, to see the number. So yes, another winner is here. Who they passing on the number? Let me see. Hello.
Thank you very much. I just received it.
You just received it?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, Blessing Walker. Blessing Doe, sorry. Blessing Doe. Okay, so Blessing has already received her money. So you see how instant the process is. So let's see this person. There is another winner here. Let's get this person. This person is number 887 548028. Okay, this is another winner. So y'all be sitting there, y'all be joking. What? You play, you won't.
Please call again.
Let me try again. I'll try 3 times. And if we don't get the person forfeits the money.
The subscriber you're trying to reach is currently out of coverage area. Please call again.
Let me try for the 3rd time according to the rules by the Lottery Authority. The 3rd time.
Yellow valued subscriber. The subscriber you're trying to reach is currently out of coverage area.
Okay, so those of you who are dialing *79 and *70, you still have an hour. So Councillor Cephas is about to join us very shortly. He'll click the link and join us, and then so as we're questioning and interacting with Councillor Cephas, just be playing because we're doing the call-in session. We'll be doing the draws and be sending your money to you directly. So let's do. So let's go and see what we can give out another winner. We're doing all of this, waiting for Councillor Cephas to join us. Councillor Cephas has already acknowledged receipt of the link. He's going to click the link to join the show, and then we can move into our discussion. But before we do that, let's see whether we can do another draw. Since the person forfeited the points or the money, let's do another draw, jackpot, okay, and see whether we can give out another. We replace the person who just forfeited. So we'll have this number here. Let's move on. Let's see whether we can talk to this person tonight. There's 42 number 0881 877 342. So this person should be the person replacing the person on the number. Sorry, on the 28 number. Let's see whether this person picks his or her call tonight, and then we'll be good to go. Hello? No. Can you move away from your monitor? Yeah, go outside. Okay, what is your name?
Princess Bessie.
Princess.
Yeah.
How do you spell your last name?
W-H-I.
W-H.
T-F-I.
W-H-R.
T-F-I.
T-F-R.
E-L-D.
T-F-R.
E-L-D.
T-L-D.
E-L-D.
Oh, Whitfield?
Whitfield.
Oh, okay. Princess Whitfield. Princess, where do you live?
I live in Market.
Which one of you? The one in Broadville? The one in Broadville or the one in Tinkers Village? At Tinkers Village.
The one before reaching to Azon.
Oh, okay. So tell us, how did you play?
I played star 799. Hard.
No.
Star
No, take your time.
Star 799 star.
No. Take your time. Star 799 star.
70 hard.
Okay. And then what you do?
I press OK.
Okay.
Then I choose option number 2.
Okay. Option number 2 to play LD.
Yeah, to play LD.
Okay. And then you send, and then what do they do?
I send it. And then they told me to enter my bingo.
And then you enter your PIN code. That's all. Those are the 3 steps. You dial star 799 star 70. You send and select option either number 1 or number 2 to play in US dollars or LD, and send and enter your mobile money password. So, Princess Whitfield, you are one of our winners tonight. You have won for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. And so we are about to transfer you your money. Once you receive the money, call this number back to confirm that you receive your money, okay?
Okay.
Congratulations to you.
Much. I tell God thank you because I know they playing and I play. I can't win today.
Was that your first time winning?
Yeah, but I play.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
still don't play. I can't win, but today I tell God thank you and say thank you too.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. And so that's how the game goes. You know, some people have been playing for long. They have not won. Some people play one time, they won, and all of that. But that's a game. So you can be like Tony Walker, you can be like Blessing Doe, you can be like Princess Whitfield. The only way you can be like them is when you dial star 799 star 70 hash, and then you follow the instruction. What are the instructions? Star 799 star 70 hash. You send and wait for a few seconds and select option number 1 or option number 2 to play in US dollars or Liberian dollars. Whichever option you select, you wait for a few seconds and enter your mobile money password. That's all you need to do tonight, and you just walk away with 10,000 Liberian dollars. Let me see what we can link with, establish link with Councillor Cephas. So Dubai, I will receiving reports that the leadership of the House has rating the National Elections Commission, declaring 10 seats vacant in the House of Representatives. We're trying to get the official article. Let me see. So we're trying to establish contact with one of the lawmakers from who is a leadership member of the House to confirm this information. Did you hear that?
No, not to my knowledge.
You didn't hear that?
Not yet.
Okay, so we're trying to. So let's try. Let me see what we can get. What we can establish contact. Let's see what we can talk to one of these lawmakers. I don't know whether I can get Marvin Cole tonight or Representative Dixon Sibo, Edix Noah or Honorable Foko. Let me try all of them and see whether we can get confirmation, or the director for press and public affairs at the House. Let me see. I think we have Representative Representative Foucault on the line. So maybe we can get Representative Foucault. Good evening to you, and we sorry for the impromptu call, but we're trying to get some confirmation. We're receiving reports that the leadership of the House has written the National Elections Commission declaring 10 seats vacant. Are you aware of this information? Is this true? Is this correct?
Yeah, thank you, Austin. You always call me like this, but we are we are working for people, so we are on an obligation to provide necessary information as it relates to the unfoldings at the 55th National Legislature. So we have had problem. I mean, there has been some misunderstanding amongst some of our colleagues claiming that they have some issue with the speaker. But we respect the fact that they have issues, but we think the best thing and honorable thing to do is to come under the gavel of the speaker to discuss those issues. And the speaker will have to recuse himself, and then we go into those different counts. And then they will have to raise their 49 votes to get the speaker out of the position. That's the procedure, and that's the law. So what some of us people don't understand is we stand on the side of the law. Anyone who goes against the law becomes an enemy to the state. In as much as you are enemy to the state, I see you as a perpetual enemy. So, I mean, we will not sit in the country and allow the country to go upside down. This is something some of us will not allow. And we prepare to give our lives to make sure that the constitution of this country is protected. However, those guys have not been coming to work. Yes, honor our rules. Once you don't come to work after 15 days, I mean, yes, without a written excuse, a genuine written excuse, informing the people you're working, you're taking pay. I mean, everything is available for you. You're not coming to work for 15 days. Your seat should be declared vacant. So whatever the case is, I mean, tomorrow there will be leadership meeting, and leadership will come up with a decision, and you will hear that from the spokesperson of the National Legislature.
Okay, so as we speak, you don't have any formal or official information or official confirmation to speak to that matter.
Not my official information, but I mean, I'm not charged with that authority to inform the public about the unfolding. So the spokesperson from the legislature will stick to that. Yeah.
Okay, my dear friend and brother, thank you so much for always speaking our calls, even when we call you on the way.
You're most welcome, brother.
Okay, so that's the voice of Foucault Dubayu. That's it. You listen to him. How does that sound? Are there signals that the information is true, or there is something near truth concerning the news we're receiving?
So we're going to have counsel here tonight. He knows more about the law, but from my background as a former employer, from my background as a male, common sense, Austin Kawa is hired to be a talk show host at Freedom FM. Austin Kawa has refused to go to work. In America, we call it no call, no show. Austin Kawa hasn't told the owner of Freedom FM why he's not going to work. Austin Kawa sits home and say, I find concern Freedom FM proceeding wrongly. Without coming to work to give a formal complaint on his certification or dissatisfaction, he stays away. So there's no called voluntary termination. It is implied under our laws. So the fact that these lawmakers have not formally
but does that apply to lawmakers or civil servants?
My man, so the lawmaker they get yellow blood and civil servants get green blood?
They are in different categories.
Okay, that category, they are the lawmakers. So are you giving them preferential treatment? So I think the signal I'm getting, it sounds positive, and I hope it becomes reality. That's what I can say in short.
Okay, I have to hope it becomes reality. People have to go to work. People have to be responsible. You can't be dismissing civil servants for not going to work. You can be accusing. You can be telling civil servants go home for 30 days or for 15 days because they didn't come to work. You didn't sign in 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row. And the lawmakers themselves up capital are refusing to go to work in keeping or as required by the laws. I think this is unfair to the civil servants. And if actions can be taken against those lawmakers who are staying away, I think the leadership of the House will have to do that. We're still trying to consider civils has acknowledged receipt of the link, I hope he's not experiencing problems joining the link. So let's see whether we can take this break and make the necessary adjustment and see what we can help Councillor Cephas out, or else we have to take him via the telephone if he can make it through the link. So let's take this break and then we'll come back.
And Freedom FM 87.9 presents Freedom Cash Giveaway. Yes, thousands of dollars are up for grabs, and all you need is your ear to listen and your MTN mobile money account to win. And plenty money they're giving up. Just dial *799# and select Freedom FM and put in your bet. Each bet is $100 Liberian, and you can bet as many times as you want. The Hooper is every day. The money will flow. It will flow. It will flow. From morning till night, the Freedom Cash Giveaway. Don't check. Listen to your radio and winning my small thing. Liberia, get better. Remember now, Radio Entertainment Liberia is licensed by the National Lottery Authority. For inquiry, 0887-400-044 or 0770-400-044. And the game is for 18 years and above. Radio Entertainment Liberia and Freedom FM 87.9 presents Freedom Cash Giveaway. Yes, thousands of dollars are up for grabs, and all you need is your ear to listen and your MTN mobile money account to win. And plenty money they're giving up. Just dial *799# and select Freedom FM and put in your bet. Each bet is $100 Liberian, and you can bet as many times as you want. The Hooper is every day. The money will flow. It will flow. It will flow. From morning till night, the Freedom Cash Giveaway. Don't check. Listen to your radio and winning my small thing. Liberia, get better. Remember now, Radio Entertainment Liberia is licensed by the National Lottery Authority. For inquiry, 0887-400-044 or 0770-400-044. And the game is for 18 years and above.
Okay, and the game is 18 years and above. Hello, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. How you?
I'm fine.
Annie calling for finances.
Annie from Firestone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't play the game, but I can just be listening to the radio. I can hear a call.
Oh yeah, but not everybody play can win. That the thing I lucky ticket, like him or chance. Yeah. If I suppose get out now, the most of the on this movie. I works. Yeah. So Dubai, I just spoke with the council. I think we have to talk to him via WhatsApp because he's finding it difficult joining the show via the link or using the link. So we have to speak with him via WhatsApp. It means you will not have to call me. There are some bye UP men. They already yesterday because the Cephas coming join the show via WhatsApp. They won't be calling my phone to be distorting or interrupting the conversation. That's why we love to use the link. So let me call Councillor Cephas. I think we will have to talk to him via the telephone, so we have enough time to so we have enough time to talk. Okay, so let me call him from this end. So as Councillor Cephas is talking to us, all you have to do, just keep playing the cash giveaway, because during the calling session we'll give more money to all of you. So let's talk to Councillor Cephas. Don't forget the short code is *799*70#. Councillor, I think we have to talk to you via the phone since the internet is giving you difficulties joining via the link.
Yeah.
And so let's say welcome to you again tonight, and thanks for accepting our invitation to talk to us. It's good to have you tonight on Freedom Hard Talk on Freedom FM. Here we talk the hard issues, we ask the hard questions, and we insist on the facts. So welcome again to this edition of the show.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, sure. I'm hearing. We also have Rana Dubayu is also here on the show. Rana Dubayu is the Deputy Secretary of the CDC for Records. He's also here as one of our panelists. We do the show together. So together we're going to interact with you as well in the public.
Okay. No problem.
Now, yesterday we were talking about this whole writ of prohibition thing and all of that. And you took your time to explain to us what the difference is between the two, whether it's preemptory or alternative writ of prohibition or a writ of prohibition and all of that. And you took your time to explain to us. Now, there are other concerns that from the public that they've been asking, and we're going to be reading their questions and their concerns out tonight from the different platforms to have you respond to them. But generally, I'd like you to share with us and our audience how far can we say are we with this whole removal of the speaker? How far is the legal team? What is the legal team doing to ensure that Councillor Kofa and his team can be ably represented in court using the legal process?
First, thank you very much. The justice in chamber declined to issue the writ, which to a large extent was somewhat a victory for our adversary. They seized upon that and then went on to celebrate, to amplify it in a format never seen before. But what is shocking and is obvious is that Liberians seem to celebrate when their fellow in problem. When a fellow Liberian is in problem, or a fellow Liberian is facing a problem, and sometimes I wonder what is the problem that we have in this country. Our contention as lawyer has never been that those guys who are revolting don't have the authority to revolt or to take on the path that they are or not taking by the moment. Our contention is that once you say you have a complaint, you subject the claim to the procedure, but you get in your house's rule, the house's standing rule, you must abide by the rules of the house. So our side of the argument was that one day justice asked them to appeal them to go back to the regular session normally presided by the speaker, because he's the presiding officer by law in keeping with the own rules 9.1 and the Article 49. And since he is in the country, he has not traveled. We indicated that they should go back. And then if they have a complaint, that complaint will be raised, and he will recuse himself only to the subject matter of the complaint. For example, if the complaint is about some issues that they claim to have against him, when that complaint is on the floor, he cannot preside. That is the standard that they have in the house. But for the guys to leave from there and then go and then try to have a rival section is absolutely unimaginable. At the Supreme Court, they maintain that they have not removed the speaker, so there was no need for a petition for a writ of prohibition. I agree with them. They say the speaker has not been removed, and what we're doing, we're just gathering the broad Councillor Vonnie Sherman. But when you start to have rival section and you try to secure signatures, in my opinion, you have constructively removed the speaker. And what is left is for you to formalize it. So I took flight to the Mirabrook case. That when there's an existing threat that has the potential to remove the speaker, I think prohibition will lie. But the justice exercised discretion, and that didn't happen. So we now been sitting down and reviewing other options, legal options, with Justice Channing today. And we've been reviewing a number of options, and it hasn't happened before, where the justice in chamber denies the decline. You find an alternative. So there, some of it is a novelty. We haven't had it up.
Austin, are you there? Hello, Austin. Yeah, I think Austin is having some technical issues, and I think we're going to resolve it very quickly. If you are on our Facebook feed and you are hearing me, can you kindly give me feedback via the Facebook? I don't know. Okay, yeah, okay. James is confirming that he's hearing me. So we were just in conversation with Councilor Serena Sifo, and Austin is out is having some technical issue. I'm guessing it's his device or so. So, and I cannot connect Councilor Sifo, so we might have to wait. But yeah, basically, he was diving into the issue about legality. He was diving into the issue about due process. He was diving into an orthodox process that has been adapted, an orthodox process that has been initiated by men who are supposed to be honorable men, by men who were elected by the Liberian people to serve, men who are supposed to adapt the concept of legality, men who are supposed to respect laws that were made by themselves, are the very men in our bare eyes butchering the law, tearing the law apart in public glare with no sense of respect for our basic organic law. So he was trying to dissect and give a legal basis on why these guys are not coming to work. There's no precedent whatsoever in this country that a group of lawbreakers will just wake up one morning and say, we do not want our speaker. Okay, yes, you are not forced to want this man. You are not forced to continuously stay under his leadership. But hey, we do not live in a vacuum. We do not survive on a dwarf planet that doesn't exist. We live in a circumference of law. And fortunately, in this case, the laws that govern our land were made by you. You, the very men that are agitating today, you are the body constitutionally mandated to write our laws, the very laws that were written by yourself. We are saying, follow the law, respect the law, regardless of what the consequences are. And of course, we expect the consequences to always be good, because the law is blind. It sees no man, it favors no man, it favors society, it favors justice. That's what the law is about. So, Council were giving a fundamental basis as to why, the Liberian government right now is not functioning. The Liberian government has been handicapped. It has been giving, it's on pause. Our country is on pause. Why is it on pause? Our country is on pause because we have group of few people greedy in the, wake up one morning and say they do not want Speaker Kofa. Information has it, and of course there are evidence, video evidence, signatures that those men that are unscrupulously agitating, they are agitating because they have been induced with some finances. Money was given them in broad daylight. People took money with gross disrespect to the mandate, the political mandate that was given them by their individual constituents, right? They care less. All they wanted to do is to be corrupt. All they wanted to do was to please themselves temporarily, and then do what is unjust, do what is unright, do what is not correct, and don't even have any sense of sorrow for the consequences thereof. And so this is where we are. The guys went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court is saying, according to you, your friends want to remove you, but there's no evidence because the guys, obviously, I mean, legally, there is nothing legally available upon which the Supreme Court can act. So the Supreme Court said the guys came here, they recognize you as a speaker. So on this basis, because they recognize you as a speaker, because the guys in there are very criminal, when they go before the court, they will they recognize as the speaker. When they come from the court and go to their legislative house, they say they do not recognize a speaker. So they try to play some political game here. And so saying it is required by our laws, that the lawmakers should go to work. They are consistent, conspicuous, and unregistered absent from work has sparked a concern. And that concern is, it is presumed that the guys no longer want the job. So I'll be very happy if the NEC, the National Election Commission, is written to conduct some by-election, because it's that the guys have abandoned them, the work given them by the people. Because come to think about it, they let the men way down the line who goes to work every morning, the civil servant, those professional people. Imagine them leaving their job, they're not showing up, and then you expect employers to clap for them. No, employers will not clap for them. They will dismiss them. And so it's a case of what is happening. The guys, they have abandoned their job. They don't go to job. No show, no call, no show, no see. So it is presumed that these guys